Then we go here, yay, comes the theaters. All the adults are like, yeah, let's go. So out of it, you're going to see this fantastic moon, and the moon starts to get eclipsed. As the eclipse comes across, you're going to see Dr. Vasilier from Princess and the Frog. Brand new villain, fantastic character. He takes his fortune cards and he throws them into the lagoon. All the fountains fly up and predict your future, which just happens to be Hellfire, Ironbald Mountain, and a few other places that we're going to go. This whole sequence is going to feature live fire. We've saved fire at this point in the show. There's more fire here than any other show that we've ever done in Disney history, I think. And it's just going to be very kind of over the top and cool, but not too scary.
Yeah.
Oh. We will feature Chernobog. We are not showing that. That's going to be another cool effect to the show that's coming. And out of the end of this, we get into this moment with the whole Chernobog sequence, and the fire has gone crazy. I mean, we have 65-foot flame walls that are moving and fireballs charging around the lagoon. And out of it, everything just stops. And the mist that has grown goes from red and it cycles into this mysterious green. And out of it comes Scar. And you just see Scar moving, and Scar starts to back up into the mist and he disappears. And then he basically says, Mufasa, the herd's on the rise. And we end the sequence here, in the little stampede. Ooh. Boy, you guys are, what is it, 3 in the afternoon? Well, I guess it is. So we're actually going to do the stampede in an elaborate display of water. I'm going to show you part of the sequence that has just gotten back from Paris. It's very stylized. You'll see it all kind of come to life. You're going to see temp footage built into this. So again, it's just kind of the rough cut, but you'll get an idea where we're headed. The top band in this video represents the back screen, and the lower video represents the front screen. I won't promise you this is the end version, but it might be. I'm kidding. I always wanted to present the show like that and go at the end, and they would go, "Thanks for coming to World of Color." But we won't do that. So this, as you can see, this does have a very dramatic beat in the show. Because what's amazing is when you see those stylized wildebeest, you have to imagine 30-foot walls of water that are carrying them across the lagoon to you. So if you're in the front row, it's higher than the ceiling. You're just going to see these walls of water just coming at you, because we want to put you in the middle of the stampede so you can feel what it feels like to kind of be in this kind of intense, intense world. At the end of this, we completely go to black. And out of that comes a very, very sad moment. We do actually, it's actually a beautiful moment. We've actually crafted this in a way I think will just be wonderful. We call it Tears to Fears. It was the original concept in the show, where we actually see Mufasa and we see little Simba, and behind them come the beautiful waves of the Aurora Borealis. And we took that and we kept expanding on it, and we took it into this whole idea of family. And what happens is, out of this, we see that out of any dramatic moment in our lives, the world around us is always there to help. So you're going to see Bambi and the mother, you're going to see Dumbo and the mother, and a whole myriad of just wonderful, wonderful things kind of brought together. And if you're not crying, I cry every time we go through this. The music is amazing. It's absolutely amazing here, and my producer Sayer here will contest to it. It is it's tear-dropping. And that's what we want. We want everybody to feel what, you know, Disney kind of brings. And from this, we end it with what we call the transformation. You're actually going to see Belle. She's over the beast. She says, I love you. And a kind of a whole spin around. The beast starts to rise and transform. As he does, the whole world around us starts to transform. We see Sleeping Beauty get kissed and awaken, and Snow White gets kissed and awaken. And all those wonderful transformations all comes at once, and we explode out of it into what we call the million points of light. And out of the million points of light, we go into the finale. And the finale truly is what we call the kaleidoscope of color. It will ramp up, it will go crazy, it's going to feature just wonderful, wonderful, wonderful walls of water charging and surging. And out of those kaleidoscope come every part of the show that you've seen. All those wonderful worlds, the colorful worlds of Disney, all come out of the kaleidoscope and travel to you to say, look, we're all here. We're all your friends. We're all the wonderful world of color. I'm getting tired. Oh, Steve's gonna cry again. So I have a little surprise for you. We do have a signature voice for the show. I hope you like it. If the clicker works. Amy has agreed to do the show. I love Amy. Amy has this beautiful, earthy voice. And when you see how the show's built, and when you actually hear the final soundtrack, which you won't hear until the opening of the show, we're not going to play a lot of it, that what's wonderful is that she's going to give it that tone. She's going to bring the version of Wonderful World of Color that happens at the beginning and end of the show to life in a wonderful, wonderful way. So we're very, very excited about that. That's brand new. You can run out now and just tell everybody because no one knows.